Of summer violence continued in the capital city last night.
Just hours apart, a man was shot right off of Smith Street, then another was stabbed near Manton Avenue.
These are just the latest violent crimes in Providence. Take a look at this map. It really shows the severity of the situation.
These are all the violence incidents we've reported on since August 1st. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni joins us now live in the capital city with what's being done to try to stop it all. Anita?
Well, Mike and Shannon, we're only in the second week of August, and there have already been at least 13 violent crimes reported on in Providence. Neighborhoods across the city of Providence on edge after consecutive violent crimes. Last night included a 26-year-old man is in the hospital after being shot in the Smith Hill neighborhood. Police calling this a targeted shooting.
When a crime like this is committed, of course you want to be mindful of the fact in your neighborhood.
Just hours later, a man stabbed outside a Manton Avenue club, the city temporarily shutting it down while the investigation continues. We have reported on at least 13 violent crimes since August 1st in Providence. The first, a shooting that killed an innocent bystander on Olney Street. 2 more shot and killed the following weekend. A sharp contrast to last year. Rewind to 2020. This map from last August showing the number of violent crimes that happened then. Not only do police respond to these crimes, so do members of the Nonviolence Institute. They want to help be part of the solution.
Conversations are happening. The urgency of coming up with a solution that deals with some of the immediate concerns around safety for the city of Providence.
Those conversations are with city leaders. The city council holding an emergency session earlier this week to address the crime.
We have to get together and make sure that they're in place and implemented in a way that promotes safety.
Now, as for yesterday's shooting and stabbing, police have not reported any deaths associated with those crimes or released the names of the victims. The mayor is asking the public's help for anyone with information to call authorities if they have information that may help with their investigation. For now, live in Providence, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.
More violence in the city of Providence. Just last night, one person was shot, another one stabbed in the matter of a few hours. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni spoke with the Nonviolence Institute about their role following the violent incidents. She joins us now from Providence with their response. Anita?
Well, in the month of August, by my count, Providence has had at least 13 violent incidents. As of today, that averages out to at least 1 violent crime per day. It's becoming a regular occurrence, a stabbing, shooting, or assault scattered throughout Providence. The latest 2, Thursday night, where a 26-year-old man was shot off Smith Street.
I think this was a targeted incident.
Hours later, a man stabbed off Manton Avenue outside a club that the city has now temporarily closed while the investigation continues. Police haven't reported deaths in either of those cases. These crimes adding to the streak of violence in Providence. This map shows the crimes we reported on since August 1st. First, a shooting that killed an innocent bystander on Olney Street. 2 more shot and killed the following weekend. Now look at this comparison, a map from last August showing the violent crimes that happened then. It's not just police who respond to these crimes. Members of the Nonviolence Institute go out to all of the calls as well. You guys must be working in overtime with all of these incidents that keep happening.
Well, morale is challenging because it's trauma over and over again for the staff.
The violence prompting the city council to hold an emergency meeting earlier this week to try to come up with solutions.
It should include a collaboration of organizations and individuals that are consistently committed to those marginalized communities.
Now, despite the string and violence, the mayor and police chief say crime is actually down in the capital city, according to some data, but there is an uptick in deadly shootings. The state police is assisting the Providence Police Department. In Providence, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.